there are a whole bunch of things that we need to accomplish this year. I hope what we'll see is a very broad-based effort, Republicans and Democrats coming to address together, working together to address some of the longstanding needs in our state. Times like these, downturn in the economy, the budget crisis as it is, we need to look for the opportunities to address those things that we can address process-wise that won't allow us to find ourselves in this situation again. We need to better prepare South Carolina's economy and the tax revenue in a structure that is better able to deal with the economic downturns as they may come. So I hope to be working very close with Democrats and Republicans to address our budget, both in terms of process, moving from a policy budget to a programmatic budget, looking at a biannual budget process. I think we need to do that. I think we need to shorten our session. We have one of the longest legislative sessions in the country. We could do what we do with a lot less time and focus during the period of time in which we're in session. I think we need comprehensive tax reform. We've been talking about this for a number of years. There's a bill that's been proposed by Democrats and Republicans that would establish essentially a BRAC-type panel to provide a good expert or solid expert evaluation of our tax revenue sources, provide some recommendations to the legislature where we would either accept up or down those results. In order to get comprehensive tax reform, I think that's probably the best route to go. And one of the most important things would be to see a cap on government spending. Past 2 years, of course, I was absent for most of the past 2 years in serving in Afghanistan, but it's been amazing to see the increase in spending during that time. And there are controls that we need to put in place that would control the rate of increase of government spending and the process by which we do that. It shouldn't be purely based upon whatever BEA projects we then now would spend every dime, which is how we've done it in the past. We need to see something that would relate future expenditures to what we received in terms of last year's revenue. We have had attempts to do this before. It is important because when the budget is as it is now, with the cuts that we have had to endure, this is the time you can implement controls. If you wait till when times are better and there's a lot more revenue, you're not going to have the discipline within the legislature, certainly that has been there in the past, to secure and secure controls on government spending. So those are very important process priorities, budget process priorities that would help improve the way state government operates and the way we control spending.